All right, pause right here. Before emotions take over, let's ground this in law. This is a probable cause hearing, not a trial. The judge isn't deciding guilt, only whether there's enough evidence to impose conditions and move the case forward. But trust me, things escalate fast from here.
Welcome back to the courtroom. In today's video, this 43-year-old man enters a boys' locker room and refuses to leave.
We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On September 18, 2024, a law enforcement officer was dispatched to a citizen holding call or a citizen holding suspect call at 9825 Stella Link Road in Harris County, Texas. The law enforcement officer made contact with the complainant. The complainant, a coach at Emory Weiner School, stated that he witnessed the defendant inside of the boys' locker room talking to students.
What?
The complainant told the defendant to leave and not to interact with the students, which the defendant refused. The complainant stated that security guards entered the locker room.
Let that sink in. A grown man inside a boys' locker room, refusing to leave until security physically removes him. That single fact alone is why this courtroom instantly shifts into high alert mode. Ask yourself, if this were your school, how would you want the court to respond?
And forcefully removed the defendant. The law enforcement officer observed the defendant detained in front of the boys' locker room and was identified with his Texas driver's license.
Mr. Williams, you're not a student there or a teacher there, are you? Okay. Don't go back to Emory Weiner. Holy moly, if I find that you go back to a school or is it an elementary school? It's like a high school, isn't it?
I believe it's a middle school. Let me double check.
Do you have any children? I'm ordering you not to go to any high school, any middle school, any elementary school whatsoever for any reason. Not to have contact with anyone under the age of 15. And if you...
This is one of those moments where you see a judge drop the formal tone and speak as a protector, not just a referee. The court is laying down preemptive restrictions, not punishment, but prevention. Do you think this is appropriate? Or is the judge going too far this early?
I'm going to put you in jail. Do you understand?
I guess it's a mixed school. They serve grades 6 through 12.
How old are you, Mr. Williams? What do you do for a living, sir? Okay. I'm going to tell you now that my sole purpose in life is to protect every single child in this county. And if I find that you become a danger to anyone, I'm going to make your bond so high, you're going to have teeth falling out. Do you understand, sir? No contact, and I'm absolutely serious. How much money do you make a month, sir? Okay. We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. So for now, I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, I'll have you take you sit in the jury box while we get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it.
Judge, can we also ask for restrictions to parks?
So, are you here on this case?
I'm not, Judge. I just have no scared the probable cause.
Tell me, what do you got?
Well, based upon the probable cause, Judge, the state would recommend restriction to any parks for children to be normally at play and restriction to internet access in order to prevent any type of interaction. But I am not on this case.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, I want to protect all children, right? If he was charged with something like a child pornography, then absolutely, right?
Here's an important legal distinction. The judge draws a hard line. No internet restriction without charges like child exploitation. That's the balance courts constantly struggle with, protecting the public without violating constitutional rights. And this debate sets the tone for everything that follows.
But he may have a lot of business on internet, banking, mortgage, just parks. Okay. Internet, I don't know. I think that might be,
Yeah.
you see what they want me to do, Mr. Williams, right? And I'm going to tell you now, if I were to limit your internet access, your life would be it would just be a lot more difficult. I don't want to make your life difficult, but at the same time, I want to protect every single child here. And I'm going to do everything I need to do it. Do you understand? So if I find that you're acting a fool out there in the free world, however it may be, you saw me just now put someone else with a $50,000 bond. I mean, I have no problem making it $500,000. I've done it before and I'll do it again. So just beware when you're out there, make smart choice.
That wasn't a threat. That was a warning shot. When a judge mentions bonds jumping from 50,000 to $500,000, that's the court saying, I'm watching you and I won't hesitate. At this point, every decision this man makes matters.
Do you understand? Okay, so no parks or places where children can go.
Any devices?
Devices, guys?
I'm sorry, Judge.
Device?
Most definitely a GPS device with an exclusion zone, Judge. At that.
I think I agree with that as well, but I'll waive the fee so he doesn't have to pay for it.
Judge, we would
But
ask for
yeah,
home confinement as well.
well, I'm not gonna do home confinement. He's gotta work. That would seriously, you know, he said he doesn't have children.
Could we request some sort of proof of employment, Judge, so I know that he's not misrepresenting the court or we say no home confinement, because this is a dangerous case, Judge. And part of the community is affected by this case. Children were affected. He goes into the boys' locker room, refuses to leave. Then when he says he's gonna leave, he goes to the girls' locker room. And yes, Judge, it's a very dangerous case and the community was affected.
Yeah, and then going within, 500 feet of any school, elementary school. Yeah. I'm putting a monitor on you so I know where you are because I'm not going to take your word for it. Understand if the battery dies, so will you. You have to charge it on a daily basis. That thing costs around $500 to $600 a month. I'm going to pay for it for you so that there's no excuse, but you need to understand that you're going to have to charge that.
GPS monitoring, school exclusion zones, zero tolerance for excuses. This is what the court does when trust is gone. The judge isn't betting on good intentions anymore. Final question for you. Are these conditions enough to protect the community? Or would you go even further?
On a daily basis. And if the battery dies, that's it. I'm not going to entertain any excuses. Do you understand? Now, I'm not going to require proof of employment, but I'm going to take your word that you're a working man, that somehow you need to survive, but just you're walking and skirting a very short leash here. Do you understand, Mr. Williams? Okay. Well, don't. You have the right to remain silent. I've got a ton of DAs here, and everything you say, they're going to use it again. They're going to, use it against you. And I want to protect you as much as I can within the, bounds of the law. Do you need me to appoint you a lawyer?
I do.
Okay. I'll have him fill out an application. Yeah, I guess no drugs, no alcohol as well. Yeah. I will provide you a lawyer today. They'll be able to counsel you on how to move forward, but no drugs, no alcohol. You know what the other conditions are. They want me to make you stay at home. I don't want to have to do that. Just, you understand what's expected of you, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, man.